Welcome to another season of the Northamptonshire Career Mode, guys. Pretty much, we've played 3 games. We've played 2 Division 1 County Championship games and the University match, which we will review. And we've got one new signing. We've moved on a couple of old heads, Levy and Cobb. They were reasonably good servants to our club, but we are going in a new direction. We're sort of going to look over the one signing that we had, and we retained everyone else. And we moved on Andy Markham as well. Like, he didn't warrant another contract, unfortunately. So we played Durham University. They got 283 all out. Our new signing is Richard Gray, a 19-year-old that has shown a lot of promise with the ball this season. Just want him to do a little bit more with the bat, and I'll be very, very happy. And Connor McCurr 4 for 64 is a pretty experimental lineup. Had Anderson and Gunson. I'm getting a bit more time there as well. So in response, we got 334 for 8. Declared Astwood, we've held on to him. He got 100. And Anderton got 100 exactly. That was only the real contributions with the 60 with Thor. Had a little bit of a lead. They batted reasonably well. 228 declared. Topley 4 for 34. And we didn't really have time to chase it. So 41 declared match in 3 days. Nothing really riding on that game. Our first county championship game of the season saw us have a draw against Surrey. We had them in all sorts of trouble at 143 for 8, and Bernard had other ideas and got them to a reasonable 243. Mirzabani 4 for 70, and the 19-year-old all-rounder 4 for 51. We got 404 out. There were good contributions from Thor and Thomas, Vince, Anderton, and Rosenden. And we had a sizable lead. But they batted well in their second innings. Credit to them. Ackerman, 125. Astwood, 127. We had them 57 for 4. We could have probably did a bit better. It's just the bowlers couldn't deliver when we really needed it. And we had to bat 17 overs. There was a lot of rain in this match, but there was a bit of nervousness among the camp when we lost 3 cheap wickets. But Gunson and Anderton just made sure that we weren't embarrassed there. So the first game was a draw. Next game against Warwickshire was a disappointing 44-run loss. So they batted first, 357 they posted. They were just solid throughout. Daniel 4 for 59, Connor McCurr 3 for 71, the standouts. We responded with 277. That was due to the fact that Rosington got a big score of 91 and was ably supported by Gray and McCurr. 162 out. We absolutely rolled them in this innings. We bowled exceptionally well. Gray 5 for 37. The man can take some wickets. I think I've got an all-rounder for the future with this guy, so I'm really happy with that. And that set us a score of around about 240 something to win. 200, and it was out of our reach. Really, the key blow, James Vince had to retire hurt, and Gunson didn't have any support around him. He really had to tee off for us to be any chance, and it wasn't meant to be. So that's a very average start to the County Championship Division 1. Now we're going to focus our thoughts on the Challenge Trophy with injuries ravaging our campaign. We've got injuries to Vince, Jax, Curran's on IPL duty. So we've got to make a few changes to the team. Hopefully you guys enjoy these 2 games coming up. So our team for the game against Durham, guys, Vasconcelos replaces the injured James Vince. Try to keep a familiar team. Gunson, Anderton 4 and 5. Anderton's dropped down to 5 this season to accommodate Gunson, who has played Test cricket for England. And just to show you, he had a deal with this club here. Wow, what numbers in the first class season. I was wondering how he had 8 centuries all of a sudden, but yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's our team today. Bowling attack doesn't change. So we've got an all-seam attack with the part-time offie of Anderton as our spin option if we need it. So we're bowling first. See if we can make a decent start here. We can cart it a wee bit. Topley gets the wicket, breaks the partnership. Connor McCurr. I have to get the field out already here. I'm gonna trust these guys. They try and strike back. This is a good spell of bowling from these two. Kind of brought it back a wee bit. So we'll bring Gray in. and we'll spread the field out for him. Impressive start for Gray. he had one decent score at about a 28. He supported Rosington pretty well. He's a good up-and-coming cricketer, really. But the Challenge Trophy last season was very disappointing. We just couldn't take wickets, but that was a good sign that we took quite a few early up when we're under a wee bit of pressure. So I'm just going to spread this field. Take our time here, just try and slow this down a wee bit. So 199 for 3 after 32 overs. It's not too flash at the moment. We'll just have to really try and peg this back a little bit. Mirzabani has got the wicket of Blakemore for 89. Bring back Topley. Couple key strikes here. This is going to set them back just a tad. Going to bowl Mirzabani one more over. Got the key wicket of Ben Stokes. We'll bring Daniel back. Got to trust the young fella in this situation, I think. We're not going to bowl the part-timer too often. Good mixture of bowlers left. I'm going to try and bowl my best bowlers out first. I want to take the wicket so that I stifle their run scoring ability. I think we're chasing over 300 here anyway, unless we bowl them out. 283. They're on after 46 overs, 3 wickets remaining. Come on, Connor McCurr, get a couple wickets. 306 for 7. McCurr striking a couple of times, and we've managed to bowl them out on the. It was a pretty decent bowling effort. 310 all out, but it's a fair chase. So we'll just look through the figures here. Gray, he has to play because we've got no other all-rounders at the moment. It's okay. He's got time on the side. But 3 for 44, Connor McCurr. 3 for 56, Mirzabani. And just a couple of 89s. And a couple of decent cameos from the other batsmen. Got them that score. So we're going to have to bat well. Got a few guys that have had a taste of cricket for England as well. That's a key loss of a wicket too. Anthony Thor. Vasconcelos, the experienced campaigner. Wicket. Thomas is gone for a duck. And here comes Gunson. And Gunson's gone as well. So 15 for 3. That's 15 for 4 now. So the game is pretty much out of our reach. It was very disappointing. Taking the wind out of our sails for this game. All I want now is someone like Richard Gray to get a few runs with the bat. It's going to be required to bat a few overs by the looks of it. So this partnership is starting to form. Till Rosington finds his way out. When that partnership was starting to build too. 75 for 5. Very disappointing. Six for 5 after 20 overs. Lovely shots. Just don't want to get absolutely thrashed. Our net run rate could be important just in case we do get on a bit of a roll. And we've run out the youngster for 21. Very disappointed, Vasconcelos. Poor running. Bad decision making. But he's batted well though, to his credit. He's been the only one that's really sort of shown any stickability of the crease. Like Rosington was okay and Gray was looking okay till then. Need 10 and over. I'm not worried about the win now. Just wanting a performance on the board from the guys. Lovely shot. He moves to 95. Gets an edge. 98 now. He's brought up 100. Is that his first one day 100? It is. Congratulations to Vasconcelos for that 100. It's only taken him 8 seasons to get here. Lovely shot from McCurr. Got 8 overs to bat. Time to cash in because no pressure on us now. Like we're like I said, that a bad start, 15 for 4. Did pretty well to get to this score, actually. Just a wee bit of resilience. So 236 for 6 is our final score. Look at all these all-time records. Great innings from the wicketkeeper, South African Kolpak player. Very nice. But yeah, Conor McCurry stuck around as well. Like, even though we lost that game, at least there was a bit of fight in us to not completely throw it away. So Conor McCurry's out for 5 weeks. Man, we're having some injuries at the moment, lads. Guys and girls. Right, I'll just change this team very shortly and we'll be back. Rightio, here is our team for the second game against Derbyshire. We're going to use the part-time off-spin of Anderton. He's going to have to get through 10 overs today. Giving Aswood a debut because he is a youngster at the end of the day. Anderson's not really suited to the format. Although, he could be worth a pick anyway. No, I will put Anderson in. Be silly only going to 4 bowlers in the part-time off-spinner. If the off-spinner is going at 8 per over, that's concerning. So we'll go with proper bowler. Has to play. So that's the only enforced change. Just hope we don't get any more injuries, or else we're really battling here. So we'll have to go bat first. What a good performance in this game. Obviously the first one, we just lost too many early wickets to really mount a score. Hopefully Thor, he's played a bit of cricket for us now. Like, oh, Thomas got a beauty there, and that's a good book. Good ball by Book. Just hopefully Thomas, we can persist with Thomas, I think, and hopefully he starts getting a little bit more consistent, because I'm pretty limited for my options this season. I'm going with a policy of trying to develop a lot of our youth and maybe signing the odd player here and there like we did with Gray. 67 for 1. It's a pretty nice start with Anthony Thor looking really good. Vasconcelos, can he back up from his previous knock? It's going a wee bit too slow for my liking, so we'll just up his strike rate just a little bit. Lovely, couple boundaries. This is a lot better. It's setting a platform for us to launch. Perfect. It's okay, 36 or 61. Gunson coming to the wicket now. Thor's batted a decent amount of time. 129 for 2 after 30. We need to probably get 150, 160 off the last 20. This is a good over. Need Gunson with Thor to sort of bat quite well for the next 5 to 10. Anthony Thor's holding up his end. He's doing a reasonable job of that. Playing a good anchor role. I think everyone else can play around him. Up this rate now. We've got wickets in hand. Like, we might as well throw caution to the wind a wee bit and try and get a defendable score. It's just whether our bowlers can defend it. No ball, so that got nothing from the free hit. It's 50 for Gunson. Maybe not. 46 off 42 deliveries. 186 for 2. Platform's really good. Lovely shot from Anthony Thor. Goes for 6, and that's his 100. Got 100 exactly off 120 balls. He's really set up our innings. Can the rest of the order fire enough to get us something on the board? Lovely shot from Anderton. And Gunson's fallen as well, so we've got to rebuild the innings a wee bit again. Just when our momentum was really, really good up to that point. Could mean we miss out on 15 to 20 runs. So we've got a free hit here. Nice. Rosington's punished the free hits. Going at 5 per over at the moment. We need a lot more than 250 though, I think. on. Need one cameo from someone. So we're up at 6 overs to get 50 runs, 270. We're capable of getting that. Lovely shot, and that's a no ball as well, so bang. 2 lovely shots from Rosington. Look at this, great. This is a momentum changing over. Doesn't matter if he goes out. 25 of 14, done his job. Tone that down just a tad. One or two overs. Come on, Anderton. Lovely shot. Playing a different role, of course, this season. In the 5 position. Poor over from Gray. Just couldn't get anything on that bat at all. 3 overs. 250 for 5. Lovely. That's racing away for 4. Playing and missing quite a bit. Good. That's 9 off the over. It's a decent over. Another good over. For them, actually. That was only 7 off that. Great, you got to get one to the boundary. 8 off 13. He really struggled, the young guy, then to get anything on the thing. So that's a really good over. Only 1 come off the final over. 269 for 6. Good contribution from Anthony Thor, and just a good couple of contributions here from the middle order. Got us to that score. But we need a good start with the ball. Early breakthrough would be nice. It's reasonably early. Daniel in, get the field out immediately. Daniel strikes as well. He's got the wicket of Mitchell, who was looking good, 35-46, really accomplished there. Gray didn't really impress in the last game. Let's make sure. $119 for 2 after 21 overs. Bring the off spinner in. Normally wouldn't be playing, but here he is. Opportunity for him, Topley. Again, just leaking a few too many runs. Topley strikes, gets the wicket of Christie. Gets the wicket of Pope, so that's the 2 men that were settled. Had to take Topley out. Mirzabani will come in for a couple overs just to see if we can make some more dints in their order. So Anderson is going to pick up the wicket of Malik. Nice. We'll bring in Gray. And he's picked up a wicket too, Gray. So this is a good spell for us. Bowling. Going to bowl the young fella out and the spinner. 237 for 6. 9 overs remaining. So we have to bowl them out. We need another good spell from someone. Old Topley. 56 for 7. The wickets. Right. 2 wickets left, 9 runs. I'd say it's advantage Derbyshire. And he's got the edge away for 4. So that's game. Adamson held his nerve there. Connors was good. We had moments in that game. It's just another defeat in the Challenge Trophy for us. That last over, if we'd got another 10 runs, maybe we would have had them under a bit of pressure. But all in all, a pretty interesting episode. We lost the 2 games, but there was a bit of promise from everyone in that the Challenge Trophy won't be as bad as last season. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. The next time you guys will be here, it's either going to be the Challenge Trophy semi-finals or finals, which will be highly unlikely. Well, we'll go back to the Middlesex Division 1 game, and we'll catch you guys then.